Now let us look into the story of Bhandasura. Understanding this story would help us understand the next few namas that is lined up in the Lalita Sahasranama. So when Sati burned herself up in her Yogagni, saying that she did not want to bear the body that her father gave, the father who insulted her husband, Lord Shiva, Lord Shiva became very disturbed. He danced with her, fire raging body, and seeing that Lord Shiva is not anywhere calming down, Sri Vishnu sent his discus, and the burning body of Sati got cut into numerous pieces, which fell at the places we now know as Shakti Pithas. So there are 51 Shakti Pithas, most of them found in the Indian subcontinent. I think almost all of them are found in the Indian subcontinent. And then Lord Shiva retreated to his abode and went into deep yoga. He was so recoiled in himself that the gods were afraid. They were afraid because a powerful demon called Tarakasura was emerging. He had a boon from Lord Brahma that the son of Shiva and Parvati can only annihilate him. With the confidence, he had asked this boon that, Sati is gone and there is no more Parvati to be found, right? There's no more Shiva and his spouse to be found. And therefore, now the gods were very anxious. Sati had incarnated as the daughter of Himavan, the mountain, the Himalayas mountain. And they were anxious that Lord Shiva should open his eyes and look at Parvati to be able to marry her first. They were not sure how to do this, and they went to Sri Mahavishnu. And as they were, recounting their problem, Sri Mahavishnu looked at Sri Mahalakshmi with a sidelong, loveful glance. And from that was born Manmatha. Lord Brahma blessed him that he would be the one who would awaken desires in men. And he was called Kamadeva. The Devatas, Indra and the other gods, the Upadevatas, took a cue from this incident and called Manmatha aside and pleaded with him to shoot his flowery arrows on Lord Shiva, so that he would be filled with desire when he takes a look at Parvati, so that he can at least gaze at Parvati, realize that it is Sati herself, and therefore they could get married. The divine union would happen, and out of which there could be a son born who could kill Tarakasura. So, making this plan, the Indradi Devatas asked Kamadeva to shoot an arrow, and he did so, hiding behind a tree. As Parvati was serving him that day, Manmatha shot his one single arrow, and Lord Shiva was momentarily disturbed from his deep yogic penance. He opened his eyes in immense rage, and his third eye opened. The third eye is Agni, fire, and as it opened, and when he had this questionable glance, who disturbed my penance, the third eye's fire went and burnt Manmatha down to ashes. And as the Devatas had planned, that momentary glance on Parvati did happen. And as the future events went ahead, resulted in the divine union of Shiva and Parvati. But Manmatha being reduced to ashes, Parvati herself was very disturbed, and she promised to help the wife of Manmatha, Rati Devi, in the revival of Manmatha. But the head of the Ganas, called Chitrakarma, he was very disturbed, when he had to witness this. He collected the ashes of Manmatha, made a figure out of it. And when Lord Shiva's glance fell on that figure, it came to life. Now Chitrakarma was very pleased, and he taught the little boy that we all should praise the Supreme God Lord Shiva and obtain his blessings. And that is the only way for us to attain a superior status. That is the only thing we all need to do, to serve Lord Shiva. And he taught him what is called as the Shatarudriya, mantras found in the Rig and the Yajurveda. Now this boy, bowing down to Lord Shiva, chanted the Shatarudriya 100 times. And this pleased Lord Shiva immensely. Lord Shiva is called Ashutoshi because it's very easy to please him. In Tamil it is say, the moment you say Adishivada, the word Shiva hidden in these words itself can please Lord Shiva immensely. He gets very pleased, very easily. And this boy chanting the Shatarudriyam 100 times, Lord Shiva was so pleased with him that he offered him boons. The boy asked for boons, saying, the enemies I face would lose half their strength, and half their strength the lost half strength should come to him, and the vital weapons would fail in front of me. Lord Shiva was pleased. He said, Tathastu. And to these boons, the Lord himself added that, you will rule everything for 60,000 years. And having heard this boon offering, Lord Brahma just uttered Bhanda Bhanda, fortunate, meaning fortunate. And therefore this boy was referred to, a name was given to him saying Bhanda. Now Bhanda became an Asura because he came out of the ashes made from the rage of Lord Shiva, right? Shukracharya became his guru and trained him in all Asuric behavior. Bhandasura summoned Maya, the power of illusion, and had a grand city built on the banks of the Mandakini. It was called Shonitapura. And all the demons, Daityas, Danavas, everyone joined and hailed Bhandasura as their leader. And Shukracharya especially instructed all the demons to perform their daily austerities. And that made them so powerful that no demigod or god could ever go and do something, mess up with the demons. And with the newfound power, the demons started harassing the devatas. They started showing their power. To curb the demons, the devatas held a council, and they understood that it is their daily rites, their nitya karma, the nitya anushtana, that is giving them the strength. So they sent apsaras and beautiful, captivating women who played music, who sang beautifully in their company, so that the demons would forget the Vedas, they would forget their daily rites, daily rituals, and having lost their senses to these women, they were indulging with these women, forgetting their daily rites. Shukracharya came and warned them, this is not to be done, but the indulgence of the demons continued for 10,000 years. And the Devatas breathed a sigh of relief. As the 10,000 years were coming to a close, Narada went to the Devatas and said, Hey Indra, the demons are indulging with the Apsaras. And we never know how long it will last, because once they are going to be out of this indulgence trance, they are definitely going to come back to their senses and they will beat you black and blue. So it is wise that you do something about it. They are growing powerful every passing day. Let us go to the end of the universe and let us seek the assistance of the Mula Prakriti, the Supreme Goddess, who is the ultimate energy behind everything that is created in this universe. And let us ask her for a solution, because she is the only one who can help us. So with the advice of Narada, all the Devatas, Indradi Devatas, go to the banks of the Bhagirathi and sit there and perform a very strong penance, invoking the supreme goddess, the Mula Prakriti, the Adi Shakti. Now Shukracharya went again to Gandasura and told him that if you don't stop this now, this is going to become, very fateful for you, because the devatas are already in deep penance. So now, listening to Shukracharya's advice, Bandasara came to his senses, and all the demons, led by Bandasara, went to destroy the penance of the devatas. But the Adishakti created a wall of protection around them, and the demons could not break it, they retreated. At the end of the penance, there are some accounts which say that the supreme male, the Mahashambhu, appeared and instructed them to perform a sacrifice. In some accounts, it's not given, but whatsoever, it is said that the Devatas created a Yajna Pitha, and in it they lit the fire of consciousness, which is called Chitagni. So consciousness, supreme knowledge, is taken as the fire there. They started offering bit by bit their muscles, the godly muscles themselves, one by one. And they themselves started falling into the Chitagni. And once the oblations were done, there arose from the fire a female form with 4 arms, with the brilliance of 1,000 rising suns. And her form was very captivating, so beautiful. And the Devatas had a new hope arising in their hearts. This is just one part of the story, explaining to us how, the reason why Devi Lalita chose to appear before us, and what did the Devatas do that she appeared in this form. So this is that part of the story. Understanding this story would help us understand the next few namas in Lalita Sahasranama. Thank you.